Today we're going to discuss some reactions related to the reaction of alkanes and free radical substitution. Right. One thing before I go for for these questions, I would like you, Bacho, what you have to do is please, parents, you should for all the reactions, what you have to do, please, parents, because this is going to help you. Okay, you have to draw a table like this. So please make a table for all the reactions. Okay, no, let me explain it in the end. Right, first let me take the questions. Okay, which statement about the photochemical chlorination of ethane are correct? Right, which statements photochemical reaction of ethane are correct? Hydrogen gas is one of the products. No, because जब ethane react करता है with Cl2 तो क्या बनेगा? In the presence of sunlight, C2H5Cl plus HCl. A propagation step in the mechanism is this. Is this the propagation step in the mechanism? In the first step of the propagation, you remember the free radical goes and takes the hydrogen away and turns it into HCl. That's the correct answer. Initiation is the homolytic fission of chlorine. Yes. So 2 and 3 are the correct statements. Now come to this. A reaction between chlorine and propane in ultraviolet light produces two isomeric monochloropropanes as the products. What type of bond fission takes place in the step of initiation? Can you tell me what type of initiation? No, this is the homolytic fission. This is C3H7Cl. Propane to this. This is propane, bacho. CH3, CH2. Let me explain it. CH3 plus Cl2. This is the reaction in the presence of sunlight, right? And two products formed. One is CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl. And the other one he is saying plus CH3, CHCl, and then CH3. If you look at the mechanism, you know the ultraviolet light or sunlight is required in this whole process. Now, question is, what type of fission is taking place? Obviously, homolytic fission is taking place. We learned it yesterday. When photochemical reaction takes place, it is always the homolytic fission that takes place. Now, the point is here. Please pay attention. Excuse me. Can I have your attention, please? Yes, preferably. So, इधर देखिए. No more text. Give it a break. Look at this. So the idea behind is, now it's a tricky question, bacho. Idea behind it, when you react with sunlight, it takes one of the hydrogen from this. If the hydrogen taken, now please pay attention, this is a very tricky question. Anyone can, but before I explain, could you please give a guess? C and D में से कौन सा option होगा? One chloropropane and two chloropropane. Two products are formed. This is the one is one chloropropane. ऊपर वाला, नीचे वाला two chloropropane. Equal amount में बनेंगे 1:1 में या 3:1 में? Homolytic fission है ये तो मुझे पता है. What will be the ratio? 3:1. 3:1. Why? No, that's not the case. वो alkene में होता है. In alkenes, major and minor products are there. इसमें कोई major and minor नहीं है. What is the ratio then? 1:1. Listen, everyone. Now, if you, unfortunately, wrong answer. 3:1 was right there. No, look at this. ये तीन हाइड्रोजन में से कोई हाइड्रोजन भी Cl लेके जाएगा और यहाँ H जाएगा और यहाँ Cl आ जाएगा, तो कौन सा प्रोपेन बनेगा? और यहाँ में से कोई जाएगा तो So 6 time chances हैं कि 6 हाइड्रोजन में से कोई भी हाइड्रोजन रिप्लेस होगा. You have to keep in mind कि substitution reaction में हाइड्रोजन चला जाता है और कौन आ जाता है? Cl आ जाता है. तो अगर कोई भी 6 में से हाइड्रोजन जाएगा और Cl आएगा तो क्या होगा? 1 chloropropane. I need your attention because you were distracted last 30 seconds. So now come back.
So no matter what one fluoropropane will not.
इधर देखो, अब मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि ये प्रोपेन है, इसका एक हाइड्रोजन जाएगा और Cl आ जाएगा, ओनली वन। अगर इन तीन में से कोई भी जाता है, अब सुनिएगा, इन तीन में से कोई भी जाता है और अगर इन तीन में से कोई जाता है, सो वन क्लोरोप्रोपेन के चांसेस टोटल कितने हो? 6। और आउट ऑफ दीज टू कोई भी जाएगा तो क्या चांस हो गए? 2 क्लोरोप्रोपेन। सो उसकी रेशो क्या हो गई? 3:1। ओके, सो दिस इज द ऑप्शन, बिकॉज 1 क्लोरोप्रोपेन आउट ऑफ दो जो टर्मिनल कार्बन है उनका कोई भी हाइड्रोजन रिप्लेस होगा तो 1 क्लोरोप्रोपेन बनेगा, और अगर सेंटर वाला कार्बन में से 2 हाइड्रोजन है उनमें से कोई एक रिप्लेस होगा तो 2 क्लोरोप्रोपेन बनेगा। सो चांसेस सबके हैं, सो 6 टाइम चांसेस है फॉर 1 क्लोरोप्रोपेन और 2 टाइम चांसेस है फॉर 2 क्लोरोप्रोपेन। इसलिए रेशो क्या बनी फिर? 3:1। ओके, सो ऑप्शन इज डी।
It looks like it only working.
No, that's the logic should be there.
The logic was.
Okay, now look at this, please. Look at this. मैं इसी क्वेश्चन को यूं ले लेता हूं. Okay, this is a tricky question. Please, parents, pay attention, please. Okay. If CH4 is there, now please pay attention. I change the question, and a free radical comes and attacks it in the first step of the propagation. What happens? What is the product? CH3 free radical plus. If CH3 plus Cl free radical, what is the product?
CH3CH2 radical plus HCl.
Now, if this Cl even attacks this carbon, even then same cheez banegi na, because this thing CH2 CH3 is the same, just like the one on the top.
Yes, sir.
So they are the same one. Okay, now if I have this one and a free radical in the first step of the propagation attacks it, how many types of free radicals?
3. So 3. They become 2.
One.
At the same, they're the same.
2 types of free radicals. ऐसे ही है. Now, similarly, what do you think if this molecule reacts with this? How many different types of free radicals possible?
Okay, let's see. So will come. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. The fourth one won't count as the same.
This Cl, let's start from it. This Cl comes and takes hydrogen from here. What will be the free radical? CH2, CH2, C, CH3. This is the one free radical. You say no, this Cl comes and takes hydrogen from this.
Another one, 2, second one.
CH3, that would be the CH3 and then this C, CH3, CH3, CH3. That is number 2. What is the third option? Okay, this takes hydrogen from this.
Yeah.
So what is the option? CH3, CH2, C, CH2 free radical, CH3, CH3.
Yeah, this will be the same.
3.
The same vector.
Where is the fourth one? Ilya, where is the fourth one? Now, बच्चों, this CH3, this CH3, this CH3, इनमें से कोई भी एक हाइड्रोजन जाएगा, so that will be the same thing. This free radical is formed because अगर मैं इसको change भी कर दूं, ऊपर नीचे से तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता ना. If I turn it into CH3 and make this CH2, so it's not a different thing. It's the same thing, right? So only 3 types of free radicals. Only 3 types. You got it now? 3 types of free radicals. So I told you yesterday कि वो पूरा mechanism बहुत कम पूछते हैं. वो reactions को steps में divide कर लेते हैं. just like this कि they ask you initiation का अलग से, propagation के पहले step के question मैंने आपको करा दिए वो अलग से, अब termination पे मैं सवाल पूछने लगा हूँ, right? Now come to this one. अब ये tricky है, गौर से सुनिएगा. वो कहता है जैसे इसका ये propagation का पहला step था. What was actually, this was the first step of propagation. Okay? Second step of propagation में आपको पता है ना क्या होता है, जो कार्बन फ्री रेडिकल है वो Cl2 से रिएक्ट करता है. ओके, जस्ट लीव इट. वो कहता है इसका टर्मिनेशन क्या हो सकती है, पॉसिबल, व्हाट इज अ पॉसिबल टर्मिनेशन बिटवीन द कार्बन्स, डोंट इन्वॉल्व Cl, ओनली द कार्बन पॉसिबल टर्मिनेशंस क्या हो सकती है. CH3 क्या बनेगा,
CH3
this is the possible termination for this to make it ethane.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what about the possible termination for this mechanism?
Only CH3 CH2 CH3 CH2, so butane.
This is the possible termination. We're just talking about the termination between the carbons only, when two carbon free radicals are terminating. Okay, so what is the product then? CH3 CH2 CH2 CH3. That's why I told you previously कि जब मीथेन की क्लोरीनेशन होता है तो क्या बन जाता है, ईथेन. जब ईथेन की क्लोरीनेशन हो रही होती है तो क्या बन जाता है, ब्यूटेन. Okay, now here think about before answering, what are the possible termination for these when this propane is undergoing free radical substitution.
Yeah.
What are the possible termination steps between the carbon?
That's fair.
अब फिर तुकों पे आ गए हो.
क्या गलत नहीं है.
कैसे explain it? You are saying this free radical can terminate by combining with same other free radical. This is what you are saying. Like one combination could be this CH3 CH2 free radical can terminate by combining with same free radical. इस तरह के दो फ्री रेडिकल आपस में टर्मिनेट हो सकते हैं ना, तो क्या बना देंगे, as he said, hexane. CH3 CH2 CH2 and then CH2. What are other possible options for termination? Because these are the free radicals that were already present. We already figured out कि ये free radical है वहां पे, तो बस free radical आपस में terminate होता है. तो एक तो possible termination बता दिया इस बच्चे ने जी. No. We can't bring. No.
CH3 CH2 और we terminate करेंगे.
कौन से
दोनों आपस में दो जो.
Yes, that's another good one. वो कह रहे हैं कि these two are also the free radical ना.
Yeah.
Number 1 and number 2. They can also terminate with each other. सिर्फ उसमें bond किसका किससे बनेगा, terminate होने के लिए इन दोनों का आपस में bond बनेगा, ऐसे ही है. So what is the product in that case? CH3 CH2 free radical is going to terminate with CH3 CH3 free radical. And what is going, the bond is going to be formed between these two. तो ये बनेगा CH3 CH2 and then it is connected with what? CH. और उस CH के साथ दो क्या अटैच हैं? CH3. तो वो अगर हेक्सेन था, 2-methyl butane है, ये भी एक तरह का हेक्सेन का ही मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला है. Yes, 2-methyl pentane. तो ये भी एक्चुअली C6H14 ही है. Okay, this is another structural isomer. What is another?
So then the second will combine with another second.
Yes, वो कह रहे हैं ये जो second वाला free radical है, कोई ये अकेला मॉलिक्यूल तो नहीं है ना. इस तरह के बेशुमार free radicals वहां घूम रहे हैं, तो ये दोनों आपस में भी तो terminate हो सकते हैं. Like this free radical can combine with this free radical. Bond किस किस के बीच बनेगा?
CH.
इन दोनों के बीच बॉन्ड बनेगा. So what will be the product then? CH3 CH. I'm just pulling it down. इस वाले CH3 को I'm gonna pull it down here. और फिर यहाँ मैं लाइंस को दिखा रहा हूँ just to make you understand कि इन दो CH के बीच बॉन्ड है. CH3. अगर गौर करें तो ये भी है हेक्सेन, इसी 6H14 ही है, but this is 2,3 dimethyl butane. So ये बच्चों पॉसिबल ऑप्शन वो पूछता है. अब देखो इसी सवाल को उसने कैसे पूछा. Now you got the idea. The termination is what? All the free radicals which are present in the beaker, they can terminate with each other, right? Now look at this. This is the question here. Here is the question, please. In the presence of ultraviolet light, ethane and chlorine react to give a mixture of the products. Which compound would be present in the mixture of products? Just 1 minute, please. Yeah, this 23. Here is the question. During a bromination, methane free radical generates CH3. Possible termination step in this reaction turns into C2H6. You understood the question? He said कि मीथेन की फ्री रेडिकल ये है और फिर उसने कहा इसकी टर्मिनेशन से क्या बन सकता है, and that will be formed by terminating two free radicals together. ऐसे ही बना ना C2H6. ये उसने हमें आइडिया दे दिया कि that is the question में. अब क्या कह रहा है, वो कह रहा है कि yes, what could be the possible termination during the bromination of propane? प्रोपेन की ब्रोमिनेशन से क्या पॉसिबल स्टेप्स हो सकते हैं, ये भी क्वेश्चन हमने किया है, ये उसी को उसने पूछा है. व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल टर्मिनेटिंग स्टेप्स, व्हाट आर द व्हाट कुड बी प्रोड्यूस्ड इन टर्मिनेटिंग द ब्रोमिनेशन ऑफ प्रोपेन. क्या प्रोड्यूस हो सकता है? 2-methyl pentane बन सकता है या नहीं बन सकता? 1 2 3 4 5 बन सकता है या नहीं बन सकता?
बन सकता है. 6 कार्बन्स. Discount the number of carbons that they equal to 6.
Yes, 6 है इसमें. Okay, what about this? 1 2 3 4 ये बन सकता है? What about this? 1 2 3 4 5 ये बन सकता है?
They're all of them possible, sir. Say.
ये समझ नहीं आई मुझे.
और कोई किसी को समझ आया ये क्या किया है?
कार्बन काउंट किया
Discount the
है.
carbon.
No, I think that's wrong answer.
हाँ सारे नहीं हो सकते.
अभी तो मैंने कराया है कि आपको देखना होगा बच्चों. लुक एट दिस. जैसे नो प्लीज पेरेंट्स, जैसे उसने कहा ना कि मीथेन से ये क्या बना है? CH3. तो आपको इसके पहले पॉसिबल वो तो बना लें. व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल फ्री रेडिकल्स फॉर दिस? क्या है? व्हाट आर द पॉसिबल फ्री रेडिकल्स? CH3, CH and then CH3. One is this.
CH3, CH2, CH.
फ्री रेडिकल कैसे बनता है? जब एक हाइड्रोजन माइनस करना होता है ना उसमें से.
CH2.
अब ये जो पॉसिबल फ्री रेडिकल्स हैं, अब अभी तो मैंने किया है, इसको इसी के साथ भी टर्मिनेट कर सकते हैं
और दोनों को साथ,
और इसको इसके साथ टर्मिनेट कर सकते हैं और इन दोनों को आपस में भी टर्मिनेट कर सकते हैं. तो 3 प्रोडक्ट्स आएंगे. एक प्रोडक्ट क्या होगा जब ये दोनों आपस में टर्मिनेट होंगे, सॉरी ये दोनों आपस में टर्मिनेट होंगे तो क्या प्रोडक्ट आएगा? हेक्सेन. हेक्सेन तो ऑप्शन में है ही नहीं.
so one cannot must.
हेक्सेन तो ऑप्शन में है ही नहीं. जस्ट 1 मिनट, आई एम कमिंग. और अगर ये इसके साथ टर्मिनेट होगा तो अभी हमने बनाया क्या बनेगा? 2,4,2,3 डाइमिथाइल ब्यूटेन. ये है ना यहाँ पे. और ये जब इसके साथ टर्मिनेट होगा
2-methyl pentane.
ये बनाया है 2-methyl pentane.
So 1 and 2.
1 and 2 अभी तो हमने बनाया. इधर देखिए, ये अभी मैंने आपको वहां दिखाया है. ये देखें, ये अभी बनाया. डू यू गेट इट नाउ? ये था क्वेश्चन. अब ये देखिए, इतने ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन भी आ जाते हैं इसके ऊपर. आप क्या पूछ रहे थे? क्लियर हो गया? So you need to understand कि termination is the free radical का आपस में कब. क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ आई? मुश्किल लग रहा है? ये okay, I'm explaining it again. Listen everyone, मैंने सिर्फ ये कहा. Now I'm explaining it everyone again. CH3, CH2, CH3, it's an alkane. Please pay attention. In the first step of propagation, what happens? When chlorine free radical comes in, तो क्या होगा देखो, क्या बनेगा? CH3 CH2 CH2 फ्री रेडिकल, यही बनेगा ना? एंड देन another chances are CH3 CH free radical CH3. Umar, this is the only way to get it. Why? Because we learned previously in yesterday's class that when free radical comes, it takes one hydrogen away and turns carbon into a free radical. ऐसे ही है ना? And now, as there are two options, these three hydrogens में से कोई एक could be taken away, या these three में से could be taken away. लेकिन all these six hydrogen when gone, only one type of free radical formed, that is this one. And similarly, अगर center वाले दो hydrogen में से कोई जाता है, तो this is the free radical that is formed. So first, ये clear हो गया कि कितने free radical बन सकते हैं? Now termination is when free radicals एक दूसरे के साथ कंबाइन कर सकते हैं. तो उमर में इसको नंबर 1 कह रहा हूं, फ्री रेडिकल नंबर 1, इसको फ्री रेडिकल नंबर 2 कह रहा हूं. Now any two free radicals can terminate. So number 1 can terminate with another molecule of number 1. In that case the product will be what? All longest 3 carbon chain. क्या होगा वो? Hexane. And number 2 can terminate with number 2, and number 2 can also terminate with number 1. So these are the 3 possible options. And terminate mean जिन कार्बन पे फ्री रेडिकल है वो आपस में कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड बना. Now you got it. So what are the 3 possible options? What are the 3 possible products? One is hexane, one is 2-methyl pentane, जो हमने ये ऊपर बनाए हुए हैं. पहला number 1 possible option product is hexane. Number 2 में क्या बना था? 2-methyl propane. और number 3 में क्या बना था? 2,3-dimethyl butane. समझ आ गई बात? ये कोई 5 साल में 10 साल में एक दफा इस तरह का सवाल आता है जो कि बहुत ट्रिकी होता है. नॉर्मली इतने ट्रिकी सवाल नहीं आते, बट आई थिंक इट्स नाउ क्लियर कि टर्मिनेशन क्या है. दिस इज व्हाट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड. कि इट्स अ कार्बन विद द फ्री रेडिकल मेकिंग बॉन्ड्स. आई से इज इट क्लियर नाउ? उमर, इज इट क्लियर नाउ? Okay, here it is. Which stage in the free radical substitution of ethane by the chlorine will have the lowest? Okay, activation energy पे बाद में आता. Here, the free radical substitution reaction between methane and chlorine involves initiation, propagation, and termination. Which row is correct? Which row is correct? Initiation stage पे क्या होता है? Radical produced in the propagation stage. Either this one or this one. Then
Propagation stage में
CH3 होता है. D.
propagation में जो free radical पहले step में बनता है, that's not hydrogen free radical, that is CH3 or carbon free radical. Yes. Sorry?
This hydrogen free radical level.
No, not produced, but it combines with another Cl free radical and turns into HCl. Na? In the presence of sunlight, ethane and chlorine give a mixture of the products. Please pay attention. Which compound could be present in the mixture of the products? ये ethane है and it is mixed with the chlorine. What is the possible option C?
CH2, C2 and H5.
CH3Cl.
No.
Ethane with chlorine.
Okay, so it can either be
Ethane with chlorine. C2H6 plus Cl. आपको पता है पहले बनेगा C2H5Cl plus HCl.
C4H10.
फिर जो C2H5Cl फिर Cl2 से रिएक्ट करेगा क्या बनाएगा? C2H4Cl2. फिर क्या होगा? C2H3Cl3. फिर क्या होगा? C2H2Cl4. फिर क्या होगा? C2H1Cl5. What is the final product?
C2Cl5.
Cl6.
No, sorry. So it's none of them. None of these. So none of
them.
It's not no. So it's not A or D. So it's either
A भी नहीं हो सकता
D भी नहीं हो सकता.
और D भी नहीं हो सकता.
So it's
C.
it's C. So it's butane and gravitating towards.
Anyone else?
C.
C.
बी में तो देखे ना प्रोपेन है, प्रोपेन तो नहीं बन सकता.
So C.
इट इज आइदर मोनोक्लोरोइथेन, डाइक्लोरोइथेन, ट्राइक्लोरोइथेन, टेट्राक्लोरोइथेन, वो इथेन ही है. बट अभी हम बार बार कह रहे हैं कि कार्बन कार्बन जब टर्मिनेट होते हैं तो जिस एल्केन की सब्स्टिट्यूशन हो रही है तो एग्जैक्ट उसके डबल नंबर का एल्केन भी बन जाता है इन अ रेयर अमाउंट, इन अ वेरी स्मॉल अमाउंट. तो इथेन की टर्मिनेशन से क्या बन सकता है?
Butane.
तो ब्यूटेन है कोई ऑप्शन में?
C.
ओके नेक्स्ट.
The next question for prize money.
सॉरी.
Next question for prize money.
अच्छा, अच्छा.
Study.
ओके. Alkane both react with the bromine. The reaction with the ethane with bromine forms a mixture of products. Please, parents. State the essential conditions for this reaction to occur.
UV light.
UV light.
Okay.
Give the full name of the mechanism.
Give the full name of the mechanism.
Free radical substitution.
Give the equation for the termination step that occurs producing hydrocarbon.
So butane C2C C2H5 radicals.
No, C2H5 free radical plus
The C2H5 free radical
gives us
C4H10.
here it is hydrocarbon banana isme. Next, give an equation for the propagation step involved in the formation of dibromoethane and bromoethane.
Okay, so which means we need two.
सब लोग सोचे ना, आप थोड़ा दिल में सोचो.
Which means that
आप इंशा सोचते हो तो सारे आपकी सोच के अंदर मगन हो जाते हैं.
like I'm right. That's the problem.
अब दोबारा से क्वेश्चन सुनिए प्लीज एवरीवन. गिव द इक्वेशन for one propagation step involved in the formation of dibromoethane from bromoethane during this reaction.
So it's easy. C2H4 radical Br plus Br2 gives C.
No, sorry.
Why is that? It's just
Anyone else? Okay, now let me explain. क्या करना है? One propagation step involved in the formation of what? Ethane from. तो पहले तो आपको ब्रोमो इथेन लिखना है ना. ये ब्रोमो इथेन है. पहले मैं इसकी इक्वेशन लिख रहा हूं, उस पे बाद में जाता हूं मैकेनिज्म पे. तो क्या बन जाएगा? C2H4 Br2 प्लस HBr. ये तो रिएक्शन है, जैसे एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए मैंने लिखा है. वी डोंट नीड टू राइट इट हियर. नाउ इन दिस केस yesterday we learned कि जब ये बन जाता है ना C2H5Br, तो इसके साथ जो Br फ्री रेडिकल होता है, that is not going to terminate, that is not going to react with another free radical. Why? Because this still contains hydrogen, so it's going to go and take the hydrogen from this and turns into what? C2H4Br free radical plus no HBr. That is the first step of the propagation from monobromo to dibromo. Now we are going from monobromo to dibromo. What is the second? C2H4Br plus Br2 gives us C2Br2 plus Br free radical. Please, you have to keep in mind, this is the one. And now you see and understand what equation he asks you out of these two. Yes, give the equation for the one propagation step involved in the formation of dibromo from bromoethane during this reaction. Right? So he asked us to write one of the step and the second one he asked us to write. But even then, if you write the first one, will be accepted because he asked you to one of the propagation step. Right? Okay, next. एक फिर मैं अब आपको दे रहा हूं. Now we are going to mix this free radical substitution with isomerism. Okay, keep in mind this is take it as a hint. Okay. Now my question is, this is C2H6 plus Cl2 in the presence of sunlight, bacho. You have to write it. Can you tell me, when excess of chlorine and excess of ethane mix together, what are the products in this, the carbon containing products? Please tell me the number of the products formed till the end of the reaction. Okay, mechanism nahi batana. I'm asking you what are the products and how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but only the carbon containing products. For example, मुझे पता है first step में क्या बनेगा, C2H5Cl plus HCl. Forget about the HCl. Just tell me the carbon containing products. 1 है, 2 है, 3 है, 4 है, 5 है. Please tell me the products. And you have to draw the structures of them as well.
The 5 products.
Six. आपने 5 का. Please, can you write it?
Yeah, I don't have it.
So yeah,
क्यों? दूसरी टेबल दे.
I've got 7. There's 7. No, plus C4H10.
Parents
Oh, 7, sir. 7. What is 6? Between 6 or 7.
What is the product? How many products?
7.
Okay, now please pay attention. 6, 7, 2 options. Anyone from the Zoom? Aisha? 4. Anyone from the Zoom?
There's 7.
7. 5. Okay, now please pay attention. Unfortunately, all of the answers are wrong. I would really apologize. Look at this, please. Is this ethane? No more chances. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so when chlorine reacts with C2H5Cl2, the first product is C2H5Cl,
Yes, yes.
and then it reacts with the Cl2 again and makes what? C2H4Cl2 plus HCl. It reacts with Cl2 again to form C2H3Cl3 plus HCl. It reacts with Cl2 again to form C2H2Cl4 plus HCl. And then it reacts with to form C2HCl5 plus HCl. And then it reacts with Cl2 to form C2Cl6 plus HCl. ऐसे ही है? So the products which are formed as per your calculation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But you ignored their isomers. Because अगर मैं C2H5Cl को draw करूं तो फिर तो मेरे पास एक ही option है. I have only one option, that is chloromethane. But when I draw C2H4Cl2, so I have two options. Yeah, there are two possible structures. एक है 1,2 डाइक्लोरोइथेन और इसी का एक और आइसोमर भी बन सकता है. which is what? 1 dichloroethane. So C2H4Cl2 is not one product. Whenever C2H4Cl2 will be formed, there'll be
Two products.
two products. 1,1-dichloro and 1,2-dichloro. Similarly, what about this? Yes, this could be 1,1,1-trichloro, or this could be 1,1,2-trichloro. दो options है ना, दो structure बन सकते. Okay. Similarly, for C2H4Cl, that'll be the same. इसको देखें, Cl4 वाला जो है 1 1 1 and then 1. Look at this. This is what? 1,1,1 trichloro, या फिर क्या हो सकता है?
3 and 1.
So this is 1,1,2,2.
And then 3 1. So.
इसके भी दो हो गए. What about C2H5Cl? इसके दो नहीं होंगे. इसका एक ही होगा, Cl यहाँ पे और दो Cl यहाँ पे. So there is no other option available, right? There is no isomer for this. और finally इसके लिए भी एक ही होगा. All Cl, C2, Cl6.
Why do you not have C4H10?
Sorry?
C4H10.
C4?
H10.
No, for this only. I told you the products with Cl only. Okay, now how many products can you count them now? Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is the option. Sorry? No, 9 to किसी ने भी नहीं बोला था.
7.
So 9 possible options. Sorry? No. Is it clear now? Okay, one more.
So these questions will never come through.
Why not? No, these are the type of the questions which come in MCQ. No, please, Jan, 1 minute. Give me. One more, please, pay attention. Pay attention, please. Pay attention. Which statement about the photochemical chlorination of ethane are correct? Please excuse me.
One is correct.
Propagation step in the mechanism is this. Is it correct or incorrect?
Correct.
आपको पता है when carbon is a free radical, it takes Cl2 से Cl and then makes Cl other free radical. That's correct. Butane is present.
Yes.
Ethane का double कौन होता है? Butane ही होता है ना, तो आपको पता है वो बन जाता है. Initiation step is the heterolytic fission. So 1 and 2 are correct, right? So that's all. We'll continue this. कल alkenes करेंगे. Thank you.